Yo, what's going on, y'all? It's your boy Sinister. Y'all already know Team Archie. We in the building, rise and grind. Hope everybody feeling good, feeling great, feeling blessed, working hard to be successful. It's been a minute I dropped the video, but I got to catch up with one of my classmates, my boy Brian. We was in Roadmaster together. It's been 4 years, and we finally fought. Got the fault on it. Been 4 years since I seen him since Roadmasters, man. I remember when we was in class. How we ended up talking, I was saying something about my endorsements. I had all my endorsements. He's like, wait, what? I was like, get all of them. So nobody can tell you there ain't nothing you can't drive. Even though if you don't use them, get them.
Get them. Don't
be a liability. Be an asset. So, what you doing with yourself nowadays?
Man, I'm driving a jet. See this? JLE.
There you
That's all I drive for.
Flatbed.
Flatbedder all day long since I started.
Right.
Paper fine, money's good,
eating good.
Man, filet mignon like every day.
You ain't even look like you aged, for real. He been looking like that since I met him.
Oh yeah. So.
Yeah, we don't age. I think we get older, but we don't get old. We get wise because we learn what not to do no more.
That's right.
We still make mistakes, but we learn what not to do.
Be safe.
For real. So it's been a minute. So we out here in Ohio. Youngstown, so I hit them up.
Youngstown used to be the Steelville of Ohio.
Right.
Nowadays, you might be lucky to survive out here. Because it's like that. It's rough.
I think that's all over the place.
No, this place is rough. When I say rough, it's rough. You might cross the street the wrong way.
Listen. We're across the street from Club 76. Don't go in there. Bullet wounds and thighs. Bullet wounds and thighs.
Bullet wounds and thighs. That's for real.
Bullet wounds and thighs.
It might get investigated at the door.
Now, for some of the dudes that's out here that's thirsty, because, you know, we got the thirsty ones that be out here riding. They actually got an I-80 adult video store over there. So for all of y'all, don't let them in your truck. Just go get the movie. Keep it 100 with yourself.
Keep your curtains closed. We don't want to know what you
Yeah. That's it. Real rap. Real rap.
You know,
that's just the reality. That's just the reality.
Some of y'all might need that, but I personally don't.
Right. So the company you with, they run all 48? Or
no, they run, basically they leave out New York, go past there. You might do Massachusetts, Connecticut, all those up there. You'll go south. Right. Anything in the southeast over to Texas and maybe maybe Oklahoma, Kansas. But there's possibilities of going even further. They start out up to 53 cents per mile.
Oof.
Up to. Depends on your experience.
How much experience you gotta have to be there?
They asking for 2 years. At least 2 years.
Yeah.
You know, they might do a special, you know, if you got a year and a half, year, 10
close,
months, 11,
like,
you close.
Yeah.
As long as your record is good, they'll take you on. But they treat you real good. They give you free t-shirts and stuff. They got other gear you can get.
Some places you got to fight for a shirt or a hat.
Lately, everybody getting a new truck. 2017 or 18. Lately, it's the 18s coming in.
Right.
They getting new trailers in. They got good benefits. They got a retirement plan.
Right.
It's whatever you need. As long as you got a twit card, but they can get you home every weekend too if you choose to. You know, I get good miles. And the other thing I can always tell you people out there, quit complaining about your loads.
Tell them.
Complaining.
Tell them.
That is the worst thing y'all can do.
Tell them.
You turn down that load, what you gonna be doing? See this? See this bench right here?
There you go.
That's what you gonna be doing.
Getting no bread.
You getting no bread.
Getting no bread.
So if you take that little small dinky winky load, that's 200 or 300.
Get you out of that area.
Trust and believe me, that next run might be 800-900 to $1,000 to 1,200.
It adds up. Don't look at it.
I can tell you every day this week, my lowest run's been like 550.
But when it was time to submit all the trips, what it all add up to?
Right now, I'm just sitting here right now, and I ain't even finished delivering. I'm already at 2,300 miles for the week.
There you go.
And I only been out since Monday or Tuesday.
Right.
And I'm going home today.
So it's how much was it a mile? 52?
53 cents a mile.
Okay, so you take the 2,300 and you times that by the 53 for those that sit at home doing the numbers right now. Got the calculator, got the notebook.
So I'm gonna be at 2,500 miles by the time I get done.
So put 2,500. 2,500. You wrote that? You got that? All right. Now put times.
Yeah, we're gonna do that.
0.53.
Here we go.
Equals.
We're gonna give him a grand total here.
That's the growth. Okay. He getting ready to pull the numbers out.
We're gonna do this for y'all.
Cal.
I'm just gonna round it up to 2,500 just so y'all can get a nice round.
Yeah. It's a better number to play with.
0.53. Look good.
There you go. What was it? 1,325.
That's before taxes, y'all. After taxes and all that stuff out, still roughly 1,100. Can't beat it. That ain't even $3 grand. 2,500. So my average check every 2 weeks.
Right. Oh, because this 2 weeks you get paid.
Yeah, we get paid every week.
Okay.
We're trying to get them to switch to that, but still, every other.
It's every other week, right?
Yeah, I get paid every other week.
All right, so it's every other week. So,
and that didn't even include my TARP pay.
Oh, okay. Okay. Because I know some people gonna be like, wait a minute, all right, 2,500, you got 1,300, but like you said, with the TARP pay, and then he gets paid every 2 weeks, not every week.
Yeah, every other week. So I'm still looking at 2,300 every 2 weeks.
Because the TARP, how much is TARP in?
TARP pay is like about $25.
Right.
So
that's like the base, the minimum.
Not about the minimum. There's some companies try to tell you 15, 20.
Right.
You know, they pay you layover, detention pay, and all that type stuff too. But,
yeah, man.
But it's a rewarding career in flatbedding. But the one thing you got to remember in flatbedding, the key word is always safety. If you don't understand what you're doing, including my other fellow flatbedders, please stop and ask somebody. Because I got a picture of some jacked up stuff I took yesterday from a guy chaining coils. It ain't looking pretty.
Yeah.
I should send it to Ant so he can put it to it, attach this, and he gonna be like, this is what you don't want to do. These cats, first thing I look, I said, please leave so I ain't driving next to you. That's how.
And come flying off.
Yeah, if you come flying, also thing, anything fly off that truck, fellas? Please hope it don't hurt nobody.
Woo. You
don't want to kill nobody because you will go to jail for 10 years, no questions asked, for vehicular homicide.
There you go.
Anything. So the flatbedder, take your time.
Yep.
Be on time. Be patient. Don't get a crane operator to business. Don't do none of that.
Right.
Be patient. You'll find yourself in and out in the quickness. Let that other guy sit there and argue. Next thing you know, they come up, hey man, since you were so patient, why don't you come on in? We're gonna let them sit there for a minute. You'll be amazed about what you get out here. But main thing is, don't complain about the loads. Right. Don't complain about your miles. You ain't getting no miles if you're sitting. And believe it or not, your driver manager ain't gonna like you like that. Because then you don't get anything you want.
Right.
But if you got any complaints, please address them. Don't hold them.
Right.
You know, be straight up with them too. That's the other thing. Meet your driver manager. Tell them who you are.
Yeah.
If you got medical appointments, tell them up front.
And ahead of time.
And if and I'm gonna tell you guys who out there on medical stuff, get your appointments on Mondays. If you get them on Mondays, you ain't got no. I got mine on Mondays. It's easy to get home during the weekend, no problem. Monday mornings, get it done. You can hit the road. If not, the next day.
Yep.
So, what you do, it's up to you. That's how you make it. I make mine.
You determine your success.
Yeah, your success is, and the thing is, if you do things on your end to make money for yourself and the company, you'll be amazed at what else they give you.
Hey, it's like I always said, the hard work plus the dedication equals success. But you also got to remember, you got to include the sacrifice.
That's it. Sacrifice is other things. So.
You don't be ready to include the sacrifice.
Nope.
You're going to get frustrated. Nope. You're going to give up. You're going to want to get out of it. And that's just what it is.
No, they get out of it. You want to switch companies. That's what most people do. They run. And when you run, did you do your homework on that company before you ran? You gotta think about that.
Yeah.
If you run to another company, you might be paddling in that same boat that you just left from.
Right.
But remember, you're your best salesman. Talk to these people. Let them know who you are, what your expectations are, what do you plan to do for the company, and where you plan on going next.
Right.
They like that. If you can speak to them, they can tell you how smart you are, how well put together you are, and how serious you are out here.
Right.
If you just out here think this a paycheck, You gonna get a paycheck.
You gonna get money.
You gonna get paycheck. You gonna be out there like the bum on the corner in unemployment line. That's the money you gonna make. Unemployment change. You don't want that.
Some people just think they just gonna come right in and make good money.
You gotta prove yourself, fellas. Prove yourself. And there's madness. And then I'm gonna give you one tip. It's gonna be important to y'all. Listen up. If you can always stop at the same time every day and begin your day at the same time every day, that's going to determine your success too. Like if I start my morning at 4 o'clock, I want to be ending my day by 6 o'clock. So in the morning I'll be rolling again at 4 o'clock.
Yep.
So if you can learn to do that, that's an important tip. Everybody don't get that.
You're right.
You got to have a consistent day to yourself.
Right.
4 to 6 o'clock at night, you stop. You're going to always roll and you're going to always be on time for your pickups, deliveries, less stress on you. You ain't going to worry with the driver manager like, hey, you going to make it today?
I hate that phone call.
He said, there's times I've made a 1,000-mile run the next day. That means I had time to roll something that day, and the next day I'm near delivery.
Right, right.
You wouldn't believe how the company feels when you can do that.
Right.
But it's all about your determination, how well you drive. You can't be taking a break every 3 or 4 hours.
Man, I've seen some logbooks drives or edges.
5 hours a day is the average, fellas. You ain't getting paid on 5 hours driving a day, I'm telling you now. Right. Unless you're going to make it through that day.
Right.
But 5 hours a day, that's substandard to me.
And when you run hard and you get there a day early, even though a lot of companies is not going to pay you to get there a day early, what does your work ethic say about you?
You're a timely man. You never know that the customer might come out like, since you're a day early, we got a time slot.
How about this? You might get somewhere where you get there a day early, you need to go to Walmart. Uber's everywhere.
Oh,
Uber's everywhere.
I got it. It works.
You can go to Walmart, go food shopping, get what you got to get while you're sitting at a truck stop and pack up and keep, because I'm on my way to Minnesota. I'm going to get up there.
You'll be there tomorrow.
Yep. Because I'm going to run hard today.
He going to get his 10 hours in, I guarantee you.
I'm only 800 miles out. I got to deliver Monday.
He going to do 650 today. Watch.
Yeah. Yeah.
I guarantee.
So.
They said, I'm on my, I got here like 5.5 hours. I got a 3-hour ride to the crib, but you know, got here like about 7, 8 o'clock.
Yeah.
It's about 9 o'clock. I'm still working on I still got drive time. My 14 hour ain't hit me yet.
Yeah.
So you will be able to do this on a day like this. Take your time. So remember.
Chop it up with a partner of yours you ain't seen in a while. I ain't seen him in 4 years.
Manner. That's one thing I gotta say. And that 3 hours they give you that gap, use wisely. Make sure you at the customer using that time wisely.
Right.
Because he the one going to kill your clock all the time. When you stopping and starting, remember, that's 15, 20, half hour.
Yep.
When that customer get into your 14.
Oh, my God.
That's it.
Yeah, that's a wrap.
And then just remember, I tarp and chain and strap. I got a rhythm. I'm usually done tarping and chain and after loaded. I'm usually load, tarp and chain, 90 minutes from the load. So you got to be, I ain't running. I'm walking. Sometimes I'm faster than that. It just depends. So believe me, it's a madness. It's a pace. Get a picture in your mind.
Madness.
Yeah. Get a picture in your face, on your head, what you taking, how much weight you taking.
Yep.
Figure that all in, and you get your stuff on that day. You'll be amazed how fast that you will get done. I was amazing. Even my one drivers, my co-driver, he's like, man, I remember working with you. You won't be playing. I'm like, well,
time is money.
Time is money, man. That's how you make it. So this is why I keep getting 900, 7, 6, 5. May get a 4. I don't care. It don't matter. Give it. Because that second run I get.
Yeah. Because sometimes you got to take the short load to get out of that area to get to a better freight area.
And guess what else happens? They want to see if you take it. That's another test for yourself. Yeah. How much money you really want to make? Let's throw this load on him all week and see what he does.
Because you got to remember, it all adds up. Don't look at it just for that one trip, because you got to look at it as a collective.
And here's one thing you can call it. Call it your overtime money.
There you go.
That's what I call it. I call it overtime
But then, you know what's another thing? A lot of them only want to stay out 3 weeks at a time, then go home. And I tell people, don't go home with just money that...
No.
Don't go home with money that just allow you to just pay the bills, but you don't got nothing to treat yourself to be able to go out.
Well, let's put it like this. He's right on one chord, but here's the other thing, people. Pay your bills every time you get paid. You pay your bills every time you get paid.
Don't do the whole amount. Break it down in 4 weeks.
Break it down in 4 weeks. If you do that, you'll find yourself ahead on bills.
And you'll have a lot more money.
You'll start seeing, you'll see 4 figures and pretty soon 5 figures in your account.
You're right.
I'm telling you. And then all that change, and learn to keep some cash and put yourself on allowance.
That's it.
If you know you work Monday through Friday, $100 a week. That's to get you your food.
Just leave. Yep.
Your food is your main thing. If you don't, you gotta need water. Try to, get your cooler. But that $100 a week, you might find yourself with that same 100 in your pocket.
There you go.
If you need to make a major purchase, pull your car.
There you go.
But you never know when you need cash. I'm just saying. I mean, I'm still walking around with the same part of the 100. It's already Saturday. I still got $55 of it.
Right.
And then I'm going home and use that $55. I'm gonna give me some water, some little snackables, and I'm gonna still probably have some money after that $55.
For sure.
So I'm just saying,
for sure,
what you do to pre-plan yourself when you leave that crib will dictate how much money you're gonna make at the end of the week. Carry over to next week, the week after. Next thing you know, yeah, I can go buy that overdrive 800 now that Ram McNally got out with the magnetic hookup.
Nah,
got everything in it.
I ain't even trying to spend that money on that.
Not yet. But guess what? Here's what I use. You go to Pilot, it's a big coupon for you. I used to have like 20,000 points at one time on my Pilot car. See, that's 200 for all you people who don't know. So when I get gas, everybody wants to spend them points.
Nah, I save mine.
When you spend them points, what happens when you down on your luck and you ain't got no money? Now how you gonna eat? Always got something to eat on.
There you go, game.
How you say it?
Game.
See that? Game. I don't get cash advances.
That's right.
Don't get them if you don't need them.
That's right.
That come out your check. Don't believe that. When you talking about, man, my stuff's short. Remember that cash advance you got last week? Save them points for your rainy days. I got like 7,000 again now. I just got back out here, so in 6 months that builds up. That's money that you ain't got to I gotta worry about eating. Yep. I can easily go in Denny's and treat.
There you go.
Taco Bell, treat. McDonald's, treat. Wendy's, treat. You want to use every time I get. You want to use your points? You want to use your points? You want to use your points? I get that every time. They see how many points I got. Most guys come there. You got $2 or $3 you want to use? Yeah, give me that.
Yep.
Them the guys that's starving out there. That means they ain't making no money. Anytime I see people keep using their points in their car, they ain't making no money.
I barely use mine.
See, like this man, he goes to petrol stuff. I guarantee you got to get points.
I know my points is probably crazy for TA and petrol, man, because I do a lot of fuel. I do a lot of fuel in there.
So your fueling gives you your points, fellas, believe that or not.
It's very rare I can get to a Love's and get fuel, and if I do, it's just so it can carry me
50
to get
gallons.
to.
That's it.
Yeah.
But all I'm saying, it's a madness out here. You got money in your pocket, don't know them cards, them point cards. That's your money too.
Gotta invest.
Save them, because you might want to get that Ram McNally 730.
Dash cam and
all that. Next thing you know, I'm just going to use 66,000 of the points, and I got 40,000. I just put another $80 with it, because you got the excess cash over to do it. So there's a big coupon. That's a coupon. I call it the coupon. And guess what? You earned the points. They didn't give them to you. You earned them by fueling.
Yep.
Buying food.
And you could get the points even though you're a company driver, because every time you use your company EFS card and you use your reward card, that's where you get your points from. So it ain't just something that's just entitled to owner-operator. So
money. It's everybody, man, can get them. So,
anybody can get them.
So just remember, that's the ways to keep money in your pocket, too. If you got to use your points, we understand everybody got cash or got money like that.
And it's good to have cash, because you know what I ran into? The back of my bank card, the strip is messed up. So some places they swipe it, they put the receipt on it, they put the plastic bag on it, and it still don't go through, and they got to sit and actually punch the numbers in.
Yep. You don't want that hassle.
And some places they be like,
we don't want to do that. So once again, you're getting good tips from this man here. Been out here the same amount of times here. He got his game right. I think I got my game right.
Yeah.
We've been friends since even Team RG started in the classroom between me and
way before the Facebook group.
Way before this, he already was talking about the bases making a difference.
Yeah.
I'm proud of this man.
Thank you, brother.
I'm proud of this dude.
Yeah, because I remember I remember being in school, and one of my classmates, Frank,
Oh, man.
I had him redoing the pre-trip inspection. He's like, again? I was like, yo, you want this?
You want this?
You hungry?
No.
You want this?
Gotta eat.
Yo, he passed that. He did it in a good time. So,
like I said, man, I'm glad to still be friends with him after 4 years. Like I said, after 4 years of leaving the class,
right.
He made an impression on me as well as I made one on him.
I remember when they told me, well, because I only had to go to Roadmasters to get my hours.
Yeah.
I ain't had to do the road test because I came in with my license.
Yep.
And they was like, oh, you don't got to come in Friday. I'm like, nah, I'm coming and I'm supporting my classmates.
Yeah, and he did.
And I was there while everybody was taking their road test and they was coming back.
Some people failed the first week.
And I told them, I said, yo, don't give up. You know what I mean? Don't give up.
As they say, I'm a testament, man, but
yeah,
I tell you what, without him showing me there's more to these endorsement things, it might have been a year before I got it. I got mine while sitting in the class.
Yeah. Yeah.
I got online. He threw that out there like, what?
Yep.
I got my info in there.
I was like, yo, I got tanker, hazmat, school bus, passenger. New York State required me to have medical courier to do flatbed. I got my TWIC card. Yo.
Tell you one thing.
He did all that while we was sitting.
And the first job I got, the company required it. And I told them I had this day. They said, well, you got 3 months. I said, I got that right now.
Yeah.
They was like, nobody who get their license get that right now. Well, it ain't about nobody gets it right now. It's about where you're learning from. So as we are, no matter what color, race you are,
right,
let's teach everybody to be the same like we are when they start out. Because when they start out, when they go to their training, they're able to go to more places. The trainer able to go to more places if they got to stay.
Don't let somebody.
Don't let them tell you no. I ain't got that because I don't. Let them be them. You got to be you. You got to carve your own niche out here. Don't let nobody say nothing negative to them. Well, I don't use them this day. That's on you, because if you don't...
Why are you getting all those endorsements when you might not even use them?
Here's one for you. Your hazmat lasts as long as you got your driver's license to expire. Makes sense. That $80 is going to pay for itself and itself. That TWIC card is a 5-year card. Don't get the 3, 5.
Mine's just expired.
Also, the TWIC card, you'll get a discount on it because you got the hazmat. Okay? So this is going to serve some purpose and use, because when you move to a company that's going to need that, and you go there without that, now they're going to tell you, well, you're going to need to get that, else you're not going to be able to run everything we got.
Exactly.
That means they got to keep you away from that base, rail yard.
Yep.
They got to keep away from all that type of stuff. You can't do nothing.
Yep.
I said, you just lost an 800, 900 mile run because you can't get on
because you missed that credential.
I can't go get that coil off that yard unless I got a TWIC card.
There you go.
And then you got to wait and pay for an escort like 30, 40 bucks every time you go. You go to New Jersey, like the Balsamo, you ain't got no TWIC card, you're going to have to pay that escort. You got to wait for somebody to escort you.
Yeah.
In, out, everything.
It's cheaper with the TWIC card. It's cheaper.
That 129 times 5 years, you're looking at, it's cheap. I don't care. 5 years, 30 bucks a year. Who knew? So all you doing, I'm going to tell you now, what you do for yourself, and if he's telling you to get it, I got it, I'm telling you to get it. That $200 you spend on it, or $150, I don't care what it is, it's gonna pay for itself within the first month, first week. Forget it, I'm gonna say the month, because you can take that $30 to the side. And that's for all you beginning out here.
There you go.
They got the TSA online, sign up. Now you can go to your town and get them. You don't have to go to a porter call. Every porter city got a porter call. Walk in there, pay for it then.
There you go.
You'd be glad you did. You can get them while you got your test. It's up to you.
Yep. So, on that note, I got work to go do.
He got work. But I'm going to run again to this brother, and we're going to have more great stories.
Yeah, man. I got to come
coming
back.
up, we're going to have investment tips next.
Yeah.
He going to help you on that one, because he's so ready to hook me up, because I'm about to check it out today.
Yeah. All right, it's your boy Sinnizter, my boy Brian. Y'all already
Burk in the house, as they call me, Be Easy.
Ohio, big shout out to all
I'm
my
a Team
Ohio,
RG Ruthless Grinder.
There you
and I'm
go.
on Facebook too, y'all.
Holla.
Holla.